Scorpio. We have the Nine of Cups coming out reversed. Everyone keeps getting this Nine of Cups. Upright, reverse, upright, reverse. Upright, reversed here. Someone is not happy. Yeah, they're not happy. We have the Four of Cups coming out. Someone is not happy at all. Okay. Someone feels unfulfilled with the Nine of Cups energy, and as a result, they're feeling quite disappointed here with the Four of Cups. Damn. Queen of Pentacles is coming out reversed here. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Virgo had dizzy spells. They feel forced to come correct. Head game, busy, make them dizzy. There was a lot of like Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Pentacles, like destiny was playing out in Virgo's energy, and with the retrogrades occurring at the moment, they were just going in circles and circles and circles and circles. All right, someone may be suffering from headaches and things, but someone also had boundaries put in place. Someone was trying to have their cake and eat it too, and that was just not happening anymore. Taurus had, you only get to know someone as deep as you know yourself. Deepness, depth is you. So that was coming out in Taurus, your opposite energy. I was also getting the buck stops here. You're not tolerating their bullshit, and someone was willing to change for you. Okay, again, change is definitely your energy. So we haven't gotten to Capricorn yet, so I don't know. We also have the Six of Swords coming out reversed as well. So someone, like I said, they're just kind of like ruminating on this, like they're not able to move forward, like their thoughts are stuck in this unfulfilled, unhappy, disappointed energy. Something is obviously not growing. It's not going anywhere with the Queen of Pentacles here. In the relationship, I don't see you nurturing anyone. I don't think that you feel safe or comfortable with someone. All right, you don't feel like someone is worth your time or energy with this Queen of Pentacles reversed. Ooh. And what fell is the Two of Pentacles. So something needs to shift or change, or someone's coming to those terms. Could be dealing with a Taurus more specifically. Someone has a very prominent Taurus placement. All right, or this could simply just be Uranus that's in Taurus at the moment. I believe Jupiter is in Taurus. All right, according to Vedic astrology. So if this shifted, then the reversals would be upright. And this Four of Cups will be reversed as well. Queen of Pentacles will be upright. And someone will be able to kind of move past this. Like an example I gave in some of the other previous readings, I had a situation where I was trying to go to work one day and my GPS didn't tell me that there were detours or any traffic whatsoever. It just kept saying the road is clear, but it was not clear. When I finally made it, like, you know, it was on the road, it was nothing but detours, making me go this way, that way, and I had somewhere to be, right? So that was very frustrating. On my way back from home, it was only worse. Like my navigation still told me that there was no traffic, the roads are clear, but the main road I needed to go on to get home blocked traffic, standstill traffic at that. So I tried to cut corners, try to make my own damn detours, go this way, didn't work. It was another block. Went another way, block. I tried one more other way, block. So I just willingly just gave up and was just like, you know what, whatever. I'm just gonna have to sit in this traffic to get home. It is what it is. I'm not in control of this. Like, I'm gonna just have to do it. So I finally got back to the main road that was initially blocked. All of the traffic disappeared. Like, it just never was there. Like, it was to the point where I thought I was making it up. Like, did I make up traffic? Like, I could have swore it was blocked. Now all of a sudden, here I am willingly just letting go. I'm gonna just have to sit in a standstill traffic. Like, it is what it is. And everything just went away. And I finally got home. So this energy is like someone who has been trying to take detours, cut corners, run away from the connection, make excuses, a cop-out. I think that cop-out energy came out in Gemini's reading. Like someone was just trying to find every way to avoid this connection, this relationship, using work as a cop-out, using what you're doing as a cop-out, like, everything but pointing the finger at themselves. Like, maybe what I am doing is the cause for this effect. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Like, for someone to make it back to you, or to have a successful relationship, for something to grow and to thrive and to be long-term, someone's going to have to come to terms at some point that they have to do the work. Whatever it is within them is like standstill traffic. They're the problem. They are what is stuck. They're the reason why this is stuck, right? And coming to that realization, obviously there has to be a change of mind. 6 of Swords. Just like I had to change my mind, my perspective on me trying to take detours, I'm going to just have to sit in a standstill traffic. When it passes, it passes. And the moment I finally changed my perspective, my mind in that moment, I'm telling you, all the traffic went away. All the problems went away. I was able to go on about my business. This is the energy that I'm getting with this person. Like, for them to get what they want, because this 9 of Cups keeps coming out in every other reading. Like, I'm telling you. For someone to get what they want, their wish fulfillment, to be happy, satisfied, for, something long-term to occur with you, it's going to require them to change. They can't point the finger at you. They can't point the finger at their past. And that's what they've been doing. They've been pointing the fingers at everybody else for why they have failed relationships. And it feels like for this to change to a Pentacles energy, they're going to have to look at themselves deeply, in depth. And they're going to have to make a decision to make a change here. And once they do, it's all going to pass. Pisces energy. We have the 7 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So this can indicate, someone needing to put in some type of work, some type of effort, which is required for a change. This could also indicate an energy where you may be the Scorpio in this situation and you're chilling here with the 6 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Like, she's unbothered, she's chilling. All right, she doesn't have any worries here. But clearly someone else does. They're bothered by you being unbothered. So this to me is like someone has Taurus placements or second house placements that has kept them stuck. The second house is about your beliefs, things that we value to the point where we'll put time and energy and effort into. We'll take, like I said, the time. We will invest a lot of time in the things that we want, the things that we value, the things that we believe in, this, that, and the third. Clearly someone has a fucked up second house placement or a Taurus placement that is requiring change. And with Uranus in Taurus at the moment conjuncting Jupiter, they're not going to be able to access Jupiter energy unless they accept some type of change. Uranus. And this may have come as a shock to them here. I think someone else had the King of Pentacles. Whether you're dealing with a Taurus energy or not, it's just their values or whatever they are stubborn about. All right. Especially within themselves. Like, somebody is very hard-headed. And this hard-headedness is what's preventing them from having basically their cake, having what they want. Like I said, somebody's coming out as a King of Pentacles energy, and I was like, this is somebody who's very entitled. They think everything or everyone around them should change for them, or adjust themselves for them. And I just definitely feel like someone has the right one today. You're not making those set adjustments because you may be mirroring back to them that they need to actually make the adjustments. Just like I had to make the adjustments with my mindset, like, oh, traffic, I'm too good for that. I'm not dealing with that. Who has time for that? Let me go this way. Block, brought me right back to traffic. Let me go that way. Block, brought me right back to traffic. I tried one more time. Blocked. Let me just, all right. Every way I go, I'm being blocked. Every detour, shortcut I'm trying to make. In other words, this person is trying to blame other people and everyone else but themselves. They're going to be detoured right back to the same problem. It could be the next person they try to deal with. It's the same problem is going to persist until they, Two of Pentacles, change their perspective, which requires them to change their mind, right? And also change their beliefs. change what they have been raised to believe and everything else that comes with that for them to be able to come up in your energy. Going back to Libra's energy, somebody couldn't get in. Three of Wands energy. It was just they couldn't get to you, but they were drawn to you. Cancer's energy, somebody was extremely drawn to you. All right. Leo's energy, I said something about an alternative route. Somebody keeps trying to, like, their ego keeps trying to bring them to alternative routes when there's only one main road. Like, there was only one main road I could go to get home. I couldn't go any other way, right? Like, I had to go through it. I can't go around it. I have to go through it. And this is what somebody maybe they need to realize. I can't say that they are, but this is what they need to realize. A lot of you may be in a space where you may have changed. You can't change anyone, so you may be coming to a point where you don't want to commit you don't want a commitment with them. All right, so now you're okay with being in Seven of Pentacles energy. Like, to me, this is a very content vibe. You know, this could be a content vibe, being by yourself. And this is probably what's triggering people in Libra's energy to want you so goddamn bad, because you're unreadable. You just, you're out here walking around like you got some sense. You're worth something. All right. You're not about to just deal with anything. So someone is mad that they're not doing well financially. I think someone else had that reading as well. But that was also one of the cop-out excuses. Like, someone has been used before by others. And so they go about their relationship with you and others, based off of their experiences before. Oh, I was used for money, or people just used me for whatever the case is. So I'm going to make sure I don't get used with you. And you had no intentions of doing so. And so it's like they blew it. It's like someone... I feel like someone is just getting in their own way. They are the problem, and they keep trying to blame past experiences, okay? I don't know what is going on with this. I keep getting dry vagina, loose vagina, something like that. But again, this could be what they are used to, or people just don't turn them on or do it for them here. We also have someone is mad because they're fed up with the constant arguments here. So if it's constant, it's a constant argument, and usually constant arguments revolve around the same subject topic. There needs to be a fucking change. Like you keep arguing about the same thing. Why is this still an argument then? Clearly you're doing the same thing, okay? Over and over again. Dry vagina could also just be a vibe where you or they are just turned off by you. This is someone who can't get hard, someone who's just not turned on because there's constant arguments, or it's a constant persistent problem. All right, someone may be suffering financially, or this is going back to the second house. Someone suffers with their self-worth. And if they suffer with their self-worth and then try to deal with somebody else, they're going to try to bring that person down, consciously or unconsciously here. Like, what needs to change is definitely going to take time, energy, and effort. And it looks like someone keeps trying to go around it. Like, they keep trying to go around it and blame other people. And at the end of the day, they're not getting what they want. Someone is mad that they're unable to read you. So going back to Libra's energy. They can't read you. They don't know what's going on. They don't know how to get what they want, okay? Someone's mad you're not on birth control. I think someone else had that energy. But it kind of flipped. The meaning of the card flipped to a Pentacles energy. Somebody was mad that you may be on birth control, and they may, want a child or something like that. Or someone just, I guess, is mad that you're not on birth control. I don't know. It's like somebody wants to control something or put up a boundary. And again, with the earth energy coming out, this is natural. It's like something that's naturally supposed to happen. It's like someone's trying to interfere or control something that naturally should happen. Almost like a relationship. You may fall in love at first sight, but yet you allow societal expectations, Gemini energy. Okay, it's appropriate according to society. We need to do this first, and then at the 2-year mark, we do this, and then we do like all that control in a relationship. There's no way you're going to have unconditional love when you're already approaching the situation in a controlled manner that goes against nature. Like, what the hell? This is what's it's nature. You can't control nature. And when you try to, it may work for some time, but that nature is going to come back to bite. I mean, we see this all the time. Like someone wanting to have sex, but they don't want to have children, then you're not, like, that's something that's naturally supposed to like, that's what sex was made for, right? How are you going to come in and try to control that? If you don't want to have children, then stop having sex. Like, you can't have your cake, 9 of Cups energy. And to me, this is a selfish energy with the 9 of Cups. You can't have your cake and eat it too, right? You want relationship benefits, but you don't want to do what is required, that put the energy and effort to have, you know, the relation. Or it's like you want one thing but not the other, but they go together. Like you're trying to split something up, and that's not how that works. Like you have to take the good with the bad. It's like somebody only wants the good and then they want to discard the bad. Like, come on, man. Like you can't, that like what, like that doesn't, it doesn't make any sense. And that's when things get unbalanced. Going back to Virgo's energy, I kept picking up on imbalance. And I always get imbalance in Virgo's energy. It's like people want what they want and they don't care about anything else. Like they don't care about the consequences of what they want, right? Or what they think they need. You know, it's crazy. Like it's just people who want to use others or abuse others. And then when the other person has a feeling about it or they say something about it, it's like they don't want to take that into account, or they don't want to think about it. Like it blows my mind. Like you want to have sex, but you don't want a relationship. Like what the hell is this? And then you get mad when there's consequences for you disrupting something that comes natural. Like that's just what it is here. Someone is mad that you're dating others. Someone else had that card as well. Somebody's also disgusted by your past, or you're disgusted by their past, or they're disgusted by their own past. Like someone wants to be loved, but they don't want to love. Somebody wants to be trusted, but they don't want to trust. Like someone, you know, wants loyalty, but they don't want to be loyal, right? Somebody doesn't want kids, but they want to have sex. All right. Like somebody wants to be at the center of your world, but they won't put you at the center of their world. Like they want to be a priority, but they don't want to prioritize you. Something is wrong with the way someone thinks, and this is what's causing them to be unhappy and unfulfilled. It's very selfish. The Six of Swords reversed with the Nine of Cups is a very selfish energy, and as a result, they're just left in Four of Cups energy, disappointed, sad, bored. All right, like they're just not happy with the outcome. The outcome is nothing ever grows, nothing is ever stable. You know, you want to have plants, but you don't want to water them, right? You want to have, like, you want to have kids, but you know, you don't want to feed them. Like something is not being fed properly, something is not being addressed properly, someone's not thinking properly here. You know, like sometimes, you know, I'll hear men talk about women like, oh, women weaponize sex. I don't understand that. Women in sex are very emotional. It's an emotional thing for women. I don't care how hardcore they try to be. It's an emotional thing for them. So if you're not making a woman, for example, happy emotionally, feeling secure emotionally, safe emotionally, why do you think her vagina is going to get wet for you when she wants to have sex with you? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Same with men. I can only presume, like, you're not taking care of your man. You're not, you know, doing what they may expect, or whatever the case, but you still expect them to provide for you, right? To be loyal to you, you know, to be there for you, and this, that, and the third. Like, it doesn't make it doesn't make any sense. It's kind of like Virgo's energy for real. It's like I was getting very irritated in that reading. So very irritated. So very irritated. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Someone has Virgo placements or the lack thereof. Or they just completely don't understand the concept of things being equal and balanced. Like, you know, like you're constantly asking how someone's day is, and they don't never ask how your day is, or they want you, like, they want you to read their mind, but they don't try to read yours, or it's weird. I'm irritated already. Like, they don't want to commit to you, but they expect commitment shit. Somebody needs to reevaluate their second house or wherever they have Taurus placements here, because something is just ain't, it's not right. It's not right. And that's a very hard house to try to change, or that's a hard energy to try to change. All right, but that's on them for real. Like this, I kind of don't even, somebody needs to figure this out here. But yeah, they need to figure this out. What's the Four of Cups? And I think I'm just done, because this type of energy, like, you can't love someone more and hope they appreciate. Like, you can't give someone more, it's Queen of Pentacles energy, of what they already don't appreciate. Yeah, Ten of Swords energy. So someone is at their wit's end here, losing their mind, going back to Libra's energy. They're definitely losing their mind. They're not happy. Okay, they're discontent. Maybe trying to disassociate here, trying to take detours, take shortcuts, trying to deal with other people, thinking maybe, okay, but they can do that, but they're not getting the outcome they want. They're dealing with pennies to try to make up for a dime. Okay, they don't have any remorse, which is weird. Or they may just, they don't want to feel this Three of Swords energy anymore, but I don't see them doing anything. Yeah, Nine of Swords. I don't see them doing anything to do anything about it. So yeah, I don't want to do an extended for this, because it's like I would be doing the work for them. They need to figure this out. They need to figure this out here. Meanwhile, you're just over here in the Seven of Pentacles unbothered here. Like, this is somebody who wants the cow for free milk. All right. Like, they want the cow and the free milk. No, you can't. You're not having both. You're not having both here. Yeah, Three of Wands reversed. This is why they're mad. This is why they're sad here. Could very well be dealing with a Libra. Somebody, or this situation is just unbalanced. It doesn't make any sense. Right? Who had, yeah, the Three of Wands, I think Libra had it too. So yeah, it could be very well dealing with a Libra. It's like they're scared to tap into Scorpio energy. They're scared to change, okay? They're scared to get another perspective. They're scared to think differently. They're scared to do something different. All right, you keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. It's insanity. That's what I'm getting with the Ten of Swords. Like, someone is a little insane here. And I say little just to be very modest. Yeah, Hermit reverse. Like, somebody refuses to look at themselves or go up in the dark. Somebody is scared of the dark. They're scared of the dark. They're scared of intimacy. They're scared of merging. They're scared of a connection, a deep one. They're scared of accountability. All right, but yet they want all of these things. It's like people who are super hyper obsessed with Scorpio energy because of sex. But Scorpio energy also deals with pain, triggers, and traumas, death, even endings. There's nothing pretty about Scorpio energy at all. But everybody wants to disregard that because they want some sex. You start dealing with a Scorpio and you start dealing with pain. Now all of a sudden they want to play the victim, but you wanted to deal with me because I'm a Scorpio, right? Like, it's not just sex here. You want to deal with some pain. And in fact, the sex may even be painful. Like, what the hell is going on? People claim that they want a deep ass relationship, and you try to go deep with them, they start trying to detour, trying to play games. Oh, that's too deep. They're too intense. Oh, blah, 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 blah. What? You didn't have that same energy when you was trying to fuck, though. I'm irritated. I'm very irritated. Just people want things easy, or they want to keep things in Libra land, okay, and on the surface, but yet they want, it's like they want someone to be in love with them deeply and intensely, but then they also get scared by it at the same time and get mad about it, right? And then try to blame, like, it's weird. Yo, it's so weird. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Two of Pentacles reverse. It's just too difficult, Ten of Wands, to change. Two of Pentacles reverse. Like, they're the problem. Like, this Four of Cups is they are the problem. They are the problem. I'm not saying changing is easy, but whatever it is that they want from you, it's not going to come easy. It's like somebody has some type of ideal or fantasy, but they can't live up to it, or they can't handle it. Like, I remember this guy, he told me, he was like, yeah, I want someone that's like basically obsessed with me. I want someone all in my space, Like, I want like them all over me. Okay. Like, I have Scorpio placements. That's natural to me. So I start showing him a little bit of it. The man starts running away. I'm like, do I need to remind you? That's what you said you wanted? And now that you're getting a little, I didn't even go full into it. I gave him a little taste, and the man started running away. Emperor energy, yeah. Seven of Swords, Four of Cups. So they're mad that they're not in control of a situation. But the thing is, to be on Emperor status, you have to deal with Ten of Wands energy. You have to. That's the only way you graduate to the Emperor. Like, you don't just, it's like somebody wants a title. They want to be treated a certain way, but they didn't do the work to deserve it. They want to be the man of the household, but they're not doing what men of households do. To your standards. They want submission, but they're not doing anything that warrants you to be submissive. Man or woman. They want respect, but they're not doing things that warrant respect. They want you to be in love with them, ride or die with them, and yet they're not doing anything to deserve that shit. Like, you don't deserve that shit. You want somebody to depend on you or need you. But when it comes time to be depended on, I can't depend on you. Like, I can't depend on you, but yet that's what you said you wanted. It's like somebody wants a title of being a provider, but when it comes time to provide, they can't. They want the title of being dependable, but when it comes time to be depended on, they fold. You know, it's like, this shit is annoying. Somebody just wants the title here. Yeah, someone is really a fool. Aries energy. And if going back to Aries reading, you made an executive decision to leave. There was a lack of respect. Somebody was like, Somebody wants you to respect them, but they don't respect you. Somebody wants you to drop everything for them, but they will not drop everything for you. Somebody wants a goddamn title just because, I don't know, I'm a woman and I have a pussy, so I deserve this. You are not, what the hell? Or I'm a man and I have a dick, so I deserve this. No, baby, you have to work for that. You have to work for that. And then you want to mope around like a little bitch when you aren't getting your way or things aren't working out the way, no, or because you're not being respected or you're not in control or somebody's not listening or submitting to you or what the fuck is going on here? And it goes back to the detour with the Fool. It's like Six of Swords. It's like somebody keeps trying to go in different directions. Like they're trying to avoid the real things that they should be thinking about, right? Six of Swords. They like the detour. They keep trying to go in different directions or dealing with different people. And it just brings them right back to this. Like you're going to constantly get the same reaction or the same outcome because you keep doing the same fucking thing. You won't think about what you need to be thinking about to get to what you want, or and to do the things that you need to do to get what you want. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's ignorance. Like, the Fool is already ignorant. The Six of Swords reverse it just exacerbates the ignorance. It's just straight up ignorance. Two of Cups reverse. You see that? Three of Cups here. They're not getting the type of connections they want. Going back to, who was it with the pennies? Leo. Somebody, they don't want to settle with pennies. But yet they're not doing things that warrant getting a dime. Keeping a dime, right? A lot of men will be like, you know, oh, you're a woman, you can't keep a man. This looks like, you know, this is somebody who can't keep a woman. But, you know, or the vice versa, whatever the case is. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Because I don't want to extend this for real. Knight of Cups. So you see what I'm saying? Like, World card. Empress reverse. You see, reverse. Why is the Empress reverse but the Emperor is upright? That's the problem. No, that is the problem. Why is the Empress reverse but the Emperor is upright? That is the problem. Like I said, there was a King of Pentacles that came out in these readings at some point. And my energy, the way I read, energy flows. Like it's like a domino effect. So this person was coming out as a King of Pentacles, but we have a Queen of Pentacles reverse. This person's coming out as an Emperor, but we have the Empress reverse. This could even be somebody coming out as a King of Cups outright, but the Queen of Cups is reversed, or in the vice versa. Somebody coming out as a King of Wands, but the Queen of Wands is reversed. It's like, why does the Queen have to be reversed for you to feel like you are the King? Why does the Empress have to be reversed for you to feel like the Emperor? Or vice versa. Queens, why do y'all have to be upright for the masculines to be reversed? That's the problem. That's the fucking problem. And then they keep going around and around in circles, going back to, I think, Virgo's energy, dizziness. Going around and round and round and round in circles here. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Knight of Wands. So they keep coming up as knights. In and out, in and out, in and out, but yet they expect queen be energy. They're coming out as knights, but they expect king be, they expect king energy. You don't deserve king or queen energy in a knight. Like knights report to, no, this is somebody, no. No. And that's why I said in Virgo's energy, somebody's coming back around. I can see with these little knights. They're coming back around, and you better have some strong boundaries in place. You need to force somebody. And I don't mean stick around and make someone change, no. But your energy alone should speak for itself to the point where a motherfucker knows they have to change to get to your level, to get to what it is that they want from you. That's it. Don't berate somebody, argue with someone, play someone's mom or dad. Your boundaries need to be so strong, it's to the point where they can just sense it. They can feel it. They can hear it in the way, in the words that are coming out of your mouth. They can see it in your posture. They know without a shadow of a doubt, if I'm going to be in the Scorpio's life, I have to step up. This person is coming out as a knight. They have to step up. You're not just getting a title because you're a man or a woman with a dick or a vagina, and that's what society says you are entitled to. Hell no. Somebody has a lot of wants with this Nine of Cups energy. They got a lot of wants, but they're not doing anything to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, example, when I was a little younger, you know, and I was getting my nails done, like, men would come at me like, oh, I want your nail color to be this, but they're not giving me money to get my nail color that. I'm not understanding. Why aren't you answering the phone? You don't pay my phone bill. Why didn't you clean up? Like, why didn't you clean my house or my apartment? I'm not your wife. Why are you not trying to have sex? I'm not your girlfriend. And I'm certainly not your wife either. I don't have to give you sex. What's going on here? Why aren't you respecting me? You're not respecting me, sir. You don't respect me. Why don't you need me? You are not demonstrating that I can trust you with that type of energy. I can't, You don't depend on me. You don't demonstrate that I can depend on you. Why aren't you in love with me? Are you in love with me? Why aren't you chasing me? Are you chasing me? Why didn't you check for me when I went such and such? Did you give a fuck when I went to such and such? Did you check on me to see if I arrived safely? Did you walk me home at night? Did you? I'm confused. Why don't you want kids? You don't demonstrate that you are a provider and that you are committed and dedicated and loyal. You don't even demonstrate that you're mature. Why would I want kids with you? Why are you talking to other people? I noticed that you were entertaining other people as well, sir. And the list can go on and on and on. You know? Hangman energy. Yeah. All of their efforts to get this Queen of Pentacles energy, whether you're a man or a woman, it's in suspension. It just, hang them. How dare you approach me this way? How dare you have these expectations of me and you're not even, why am I reversed? Why do you have me in reverse positions? Begging for attention, for respect, for loyalty, for commitment, care, but yet you think you can still come through with the come through. Hell nah, cuz some of y'all have Virgo energy. Why aren't you trying to fix this relationship? Sir, you're the one who broke it. Why do I have to fix what you broke? You cheated, but yet you want me to stick around. If I cheated, would you stick around? No. This energy is something different. Yeah, King of Swords reverse. Somebody's mentality is all the way fucked up. 50 Shades fucked up here. Hierophant, look at that. Taurus energy. Yet again, that's the problem. I said it. Somebody needs to go to Taurus energy within themselves. Everybody has Taurus energy. Everybody has their own beliefs, their philosophies. Everybody was raised a certain way. They have traditionals. There's a tradition that people keep, the trajectory keeps replaying, whatever the case is. Somebody needs to go to that second house. Somebody needs to do that there. They need to fix that. And until they do that, they're going to forever have problems here. You have the Two of Swords reverse. Until they can see what a king or a queen is, until they can see what your worth is, they're not going to access this energy. And that's for those who have those boundaries, Virgo energy, point blank and period. It's just not going to happen until they got to correct something here. And that's going to require some scorpionic change. That's the problem. Could be dealing with any of the earth signs. And I'm telling you, they're the hardest ones to make change. Again, I don't want you to think that I want you to make them in terms of sit there and go through no, they got to do this shit on their own here. They got to do this shit on their own. They got to do this shit on their own. They got to go into the depths of themselves, to the history of their family bloodlines, lineage, how they were raised. They got to go address how their parent, with the dynamics they saw their parents carry out. They got to address the friends that they are surrounded by who do shit like this to where they think it's justified and it's okay. They got to go address the behaviors that they demonstrated with their exes, and they need to review and revise why those things didn't work. And ultimately, they got to look at themselves to figure out why they are the way that they are, and they need to figure out, in fact, who they are. They got to go ahead and eliminate all of these things so that they can get to the nitties of the gritties, the Scorpio energy, to really dig down up in there and come back up. And Sagittarius's energy, a completely new person. That's what needs to happen here, because whoever I'm picking up on, you're not tolerating their bullshit. You're not tolerating this here. No. No, 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 no. Someone mad you don't want to be one of their options. Somebody's mad you don't want to be a text buddy, fuck buddy, or cuddle buddy. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and bring it on out. This shit got me tight. In fact, hold up. Scorpio, what was going on with your why are they mad? They were mad because they blew it. They started some shit and you ended it. Damn. They blew it. Go back to your why are they mad I posted for y'all on YouTube. They are mad. They blew it. They started some shit and you ended it. The hell is this? The audacity. The audacities. Mad you won't do what everyone else does. Mad they got 99 problems and the biggest one is you. So somebody is mad the P or the D is good. And usually that comes out when somebody no longer has access to the P or the D. They got 99 problems, the biggest one is you. You're the biggest problem because you made them aware of the 99 problems that they keep trying to avoid and detour against. Yeah, that's why you're the biggest problem, because they keep trying to go around. Let me go deal with somebody else because the Scorpio's too difficult. Let me go deal with somebody else because the Scorpio requires this. Let me go deal with somebody else because the Scorpio's trying to have heart-to-heart conversations, dig down up in there because the Scorpio wants to merge. The Scorpio wants things to be transparent. The Scorpio, it ain't just about sex with Scorpio energy. You're going to deal with pain. You are going to deal with pain dealing with Scorpio, but y'all keep trying to forget about that there. And then when you feel a little bit of pain, now you want to play the fucking victim. You asked for it. You begged for it. You wanted this Scorpio energy, and now you're mad. Now you're the victim. Now you're hurt. Now you're wounded. Get over yourselves. You begged for this energy. You begged for it. You're going to deal with pain. Scorpio that's